everybody. Um, if you're not familiar with me, I'm Lyric. I'm one of the co-hosts of the show. So I completely I want to start by saying Dani is a terrible communicator. And because of that, I didn't know that she was going to be at Dynamite in person. So there's that. So I thought that we were going to like share our. Well, she has Spotify Wrapped, and I have Apple Replay. I thought we were going to do that. It was going to be a thing, and no, she's too busy reaping the fruit, the benefit of seeing Kenneth by God Omega in person. She was able to experience the Hangman aura in person. Really living my dream today. So yeah, I still haven't quite decided how I feel about these things. It's really hard watching other people, live your dream. But yeah, I figured since we canceled last week, obviously because Thanksgiving, people have things to do. Not really me, but other people. That at least we come on and touch a little bit of base about the Continental Classic. I miss Dani too. There's sons. Oh, she said she's coming. She said she's coming. Ah, everybody, if you wish really, really loudly, um, maybe it happened quicker. She said she just texted me and said she's coming. But yeah, it's been so much happening. I think the Continental Classic has been really good. This week is already trending to be better than next week. Last week, in my opinion. Um, yeah, folks. Typically we don't start the card this early. I'm trying to think of something to talk about before we talk about the actual wrestling, because if you watch the show, you know that we don't talk about wrestling until at least 20 minutes in. What's everybody been binge watching? You know? Stranger Things came out last week, the first 4 episodes. Um, New show, Heated Rivalry, came out last week. Where are my sisters? Um, Overall thoughts. We didn't even do a Full Gear review. So how I feel about Full Gear? Thought it was a good pay per view, not great. My standout matches on the card were obviously Kyle versus Mox. I really liked Chris versus Mercedes. Briscoe versus Kyle. Um, those were like the major points, but I felt like from a storytelling perspective, it really kind of like advanced the card. Like it really that got a lot of things moving, which I appreciate it. Like got the Mercedes downfall arc going, got the TNT title off of Kyle Fletcher, the world title picture brought Swerve back to the picture. Now when it comes to this world title picture, listen, and we're big at Hangman FC here. I don't even really mind Hangman losing the title. Like, don't get me wrong. Of course, I would love him to hold the belt for a bajillion years. But first of all, he was never supposed to hold that belt in the first place. And so we're already doing well there. We main evented the stadium show. We beat Will Ospreay and the Owen. We main evented a couple of pay-per-views. And also, too, we got branding again. I don't know if a lot of folks remember this, but there was a time, like, Hangman wasn't on nothing. Like, he wasn't on the promotional images for the company, none of the pay-per-view posters, none of that. And so we're already doing better, right? It's the hook of it all. I think not only run out of ideas, I really feel like they ran out of opponents. He just really, like, coming out of All In, it was really, how did I say it? The title win was the best part of the year, but it was the worst time to be champion because all of the bigger stars are injured. Swerve and Ospreay were out. Kenny's, not really doing singles matches right now. Okada and Takeshita are doing their own thing in the unified title picture. Like, there really wasn't anybody left to wrestle that he didn't already wrestle. And so, like, I think for a babyface champ to keep him still, fresh, it makes sense. But again, it's the hook. Sorry, I don't know why I'm burping. It's the hook of it all. Um, and that is just like, all right, you're never gonna see me complain about Samoa Joe because it's not gonna happen. I'm never gonna complain about Samoa Joe. Like, I love Samoa Joe. I've loved Samoa Joe since I was 8 years old. But it gets to a point where I think, especially after a night like tonight, you saw the Continental Classic match between Kyle Fletcher and Kevin Knight, two of my most valued clients. When you see that and you see the proximity that Hook has to Hall of Famers and the world title picture and all this stuff. And I'm gonna be honest, for everybody who said that I was being too mean or whatever, Hangman said it himself tonight. He said verbatim. He said, I beat Osprey, Fletcher, and everybody else to get here. And the person who cost me the world championship is Hook. The disgust. He said everything we've been saying. So I it's just not even like, oh my gosh, like he's not all that or anything. It's just more so of like, just I'm not interested at all. It's not even like it's just kind of like, we have better people here. We have people who are developing at a faster rate. And like I've said before, if you felt comfortable harassing the women's division and saying like, Ty and Anna and Harley, these people aren't up to par, which I do believe like there are some valid criticisms put in that. But if you feel comfortable talking about their weaknesses and their failure to improve at the rate that you feel like they should be improving or their lack of progress, then no, you should be speaking the same way about Hook. We just live in a different climate, and now some of the biggest stars are regularly working indies. Mox works indies on his day off. Mercedes works indies on her day off. Like Stat, Willow, Speedball, Kevin Knight, all these people, they're working, internationally. They'll do the CMLL dates. They'll do all these extra dates. Like, I'm just, what are we talking about? Like, I just feel like we can't keep making excuses at this point. And I would like to be let off of this ride. It's not cool. And I'll be honest, Hangman acknowledging it did make me feel a little bit better. We'll see. So yeah, it is what it is on that. That's how I felt about World's End. Oh no, Full Gear. Also, I think my biggest gripe about Full Gear is probably the card pacing. Like, I don't mind a whole bunch of plunder matches. I'll be honest. Like, I'm really bloodthirsty. I love that. Like, I do. But I do think the pacing of the card, of like the way things are structured, I think a lot of the choices on the placement were very poor. And it was most evident when it came to the women's world title match. Like, I genuinely believe that match between Mercedes and Stat probably would have been considered 5 stars if it had a crowd that was worth a damn. And don't get me wrong, AEW does long shows. Hey, I feel it when I'm sitting at home. I feel it when I'm sitting in an audience. But nah, it's time to take Full Gear out of Newark. Or at least, and also too, like with the way things are, East Coast, it get dark at 5 o'clock. Like people are already in that mode. Like, if you're gonna do these shows on the West Coast, do them on the West Coast. It's a reason why Full Gear 2023 was just so on point. I mean, before the world title match, was because we were in LA. You can go all night. So, yeah, I think that should stick with that. I think that'll be good. Well, I'm trying to think. Oh my gosh, guys, do you want to hear my my Apple replay that nobody asked for? Thank you. So my number one artist this year was Lady Gaga. My mother released an album this year, a real album, and so it was obviously the most thing I listened to the most. Second was Kendrick Lamar. Third was Clips. Also, I don't like that Clips is like broken up into like Pusha T and Malice, because like I listened to them all as a group, but it put them as three different acts, which really took up very valuable space in my top five, and and, and pushed Beyonce to number six. And I want everybody to know that's never going to be okay. She's never not in my top five at any given moment in time. So I just wanted to clear up that clerical error. Um, Number seven, El Mean. He's a R&B artist from the UK. I think he's really cool. Tyler, the Creator. Jid at number nine. Sly and the Family Stone at 10. J. Cole at 11. SZA at 12. Mac Miller at 13. 14, Stevie Wonder. And 15, Pharrell, who produced a lot of the Clips records. Again, got really back into hip hop this year, which was really cool after, getting out of it for, years after a personal matter. Um, but there's also too many men in my list this year. I do acknowledge that. I will not make the same mistake again. Amen. And then my top albums: Mayhem, Lady Gaga, as I said. Two, Let God Sort 'Em Out by Clips. Three, GNX. Four, God Does Like Ugly by Jid. Five, Any Way I Can by El Mean. Six, Man's Best Friend by Sabrina Carpenter. Shout out to that queen. Seven, Cowboy Carter. Eight, Renaissance. Come on. Nine, Marking My Time, El Mean. 10, Swimming by Mac Miller. 11, Cinema by The Marias. 12, Velvet Rope by Janet Jackson. 13, Alfredo 2 by Freddie Gibbs, which I just started listening to last week. So that's kind of crazy. Really like instrumental stuff. Chromacopia by Tyler, the Creator. And then 15, Starline by Chance the Rapper. So there we go.
Good morning.
She's here.
What's up, gang? I feel like it's been so long.
I know, right, bro? All the viewers are going to start coming back. I ain't gonna lie. There's a couple people they saw it was just me on here. They said ain't nothing here. They said ain't nothing.
That's not true. Everybody thank Lyric for the house.
I said no. I kind of feel the same way. Truly, people really want to follow your journey. They wanted you to take your microphone out there and really get just they wanted to hear firsthand. What is it like? What was it like to experience? You know what? No. Before we get into your experiences, I want to get into mine.
Okay.
When I was watching that segment and I heard Kenny Omega's music hit, I couldn't even bask in the glory of the by God himself, because the first thing I thought about, I said, Dani, you raggedy bitch. There's no way. There's no way. I said, I bet Kenny's not here tonight. But I said, just Dani's luck. He gonna show up just for her. And here he comes, literally looking like he just rolled out of bed, a new Christmas sweater. I said, did he know?
He did. He did. I made the call. All right. I was sitting up here and I was like, you know what? Look,
BGW on top, and you got a Kenny Okada interaction. I said, oh, this bitch, this is nasty.
I ascended to a new plane. I said, what the fuck do you mean it's just a random Wednesday night? Nigga, that's Kenny Omega! And you know what? Obviously, anytime you go to AEW, right? Well, first off, in Ring of Honor beforehand, they film, and who's the first music of the whole night that you hear? CEO. I said, now what's she doing here? Ariana! So I went into this knowing who I was gonna get, knowing what I had to look forward to. I had several clients already that I knew would be involved tonight. Nonetheless, you always want a Kenny, you always want a Hangman, you always want Mercedes, right?
Yes.
You always do. Any show you go to, you're like, oh, this would be really cool, But I didn't dare dream that my little town would be able to pull out all three and an Okada match.
You got fed properly.
It's a fucking C2. I am, you know what? This is the kind of greed they talk about in the Bible. This is what the word gluttony is for.
Real elite princess.
Truly. I took my mom. Guys, I'm so excited for you guys to see it. Like, I kind of vlogged the whole thing. I'm so excited to put it together.
I have a question to ask you, but I can't ask you like directly on here.
I have an answer, and I will give you the answer later.
You do. Yeah, so you got to see a lot.
I got to see a lot. Let's talk about it. Wait, Spotify Wrapped.
Yes.
Guys, who's your top artist? Lady Gaga?
Yes.
Perfectly reasonable, acceptable answer. Mm-hmm. Mine was Tyler Childers, the country artist Tyler Childers. I love liberal country music, and that's what he makes.
Did you know that country artist that showed up on AEW the other day that Ricochet was arguing with?
I didn't see that.
Oh, well, what did you do? It's okay.
But if you guys can tell me who it is, I'll let you know what it was.
I forgot his name, yeah.
Right. Mine was Tyler Childers. What was your top song?
Abracadabra by Lady Gaga.
Makes sense.
Here's the thing. I have like the thing about me is that I get like really, I don't want to call it manic, but I have like a list of like Mount Rushmore level artists that whenever they release a serious project, I just have to run it into the ground off principle. Like of just Beyonce releases an album, right? That's automatically going to be the number one. Gaga released an album. That's automatically like Kendrick released DMX last year. Like that's automatically. So it's just kind of this year there were like 3 albums for me like that because Clips released an album. I was saying this right before you came in. I was saying, bro, there are so many men in my list this year. I'm kind of embarrassed, but it happened again. But it was a really good year for hip hop. So I really got more back in my hip hop bag this year. So that kind of makes sense and balanced it out. But I won't be making those same mistakes again. I will be honest with you.
Sorry, I'm tweeting.
How many sentences have you said that started with that? I digress though.
My top song.
Correct. Oh, well, Dani just kind of disappeared. Her phone kind of died just out of nowhere. She literally told the people that we are live and then proceeded to disappear. I don't know, guys. Every day we stray further from the Lord's light. Jalen, she just the drama. Well, I guess we'll start with some of the lesser important parts of Dynamite until she gets back. How about that Samoa Joe Eddie Kingston promo? That was interesting. Oh, you're back.
He called me. It was very rude.
You getting calls to this type of my real motion. Real motion. Who's calling my phone? Who's calling that shit?
I got something else to say later too. My top, what was I gonna say? What the fuck was I gonna say? Oh, my top song, Sally When the Wine Runs Out by Role Model. I don't even listen to Role Model like that. I just love that song. I think it's so fun. Idea
what that is.
Okay, go listen to that song. It's so upbeat and so fun. And when I was in Greece, I just listened to it every day because I was like, my life's a movie. That's all I have to say that's not about Dynamite. I don't really have a whole lot to say. Well, I always have a whole lot to say, but
I haven't posted these yet, but my because I have YouTube Premium, so I knew that like my Apple results are going to be really skewed because like I use YouTube a lot, and so I got like my YouTube analytics came in, and so this is what mine says. It says my personality type is the wonder seeker. My top interests on YouTube are wrestling events, music videos, and pop culture news. My top channels our NPR Music, Tiny Desk, Video, official CMLL, makes sense, and Drewski.
Where's Black Girl Wrestling? I'm
You don't,
squinting
you
and
don't
not seeing it.
sister, you don't release nearly enough content to even like break any of these three.
You know what? Fair enough.
Which is totally fine. I mean, and listen,
Wait, I want to talk about that now. Guys. Oh, sorry. Go ahead. No, you finish.
oh
You
no,
finish.
oh sorry, I was saying my top interests:
Please.
wrestling events, music, pop culture news, college footballs,
Roll
and re-
Tide.
I'm sure reality TV, and besides of me, sporty, musical, and curious. All of those things are pretty true. You can go on and continue now.
No, those are great things to know about you. Thank you for sharing. Guys, I have to figure out what I'm gonna get Lyric for Christmas. That's that's the real question now. Anyway, guys, yeah, no, Spotify Rap came out. Can I just say, it really scared me when cause I forgot Spotify Rap like for creators was a thing in the first place. Because half the episodes that I post for Black Girl Wrestling now, like it's really hard to post for Spotify, so I just don't do it. I just put them on YouTube.
It's so hard. That's why that's honestly what really kind of like dissuaded me from podcasting to a certain extent. Because when they changed over that platform
Yeah,
for
it's
Spotify,
like it sucks.
that new
But
one sucks.
and like you have to have so much fucking storage. But Riverside is a good like it's a good platform for audio. But anyway, we talk about that. But guys, it really concerned me when I looked and I was like, wow, people actually listen to this show. I always assume anything that I put out, it's me and like when we do the show, it's me, Lyric, and the people in the chat. And then I'm like, no, wait, other people have also seen this. And so Black Girl Wrestling is even less like because when I put it on Spotify, I'm like, oh well, there's nobody leaving a comment. Of course nobody's listening to it. 900% growth.
Oh my gosh, I'm so glad that you're here. So we can actually talk about this. Dani, you really you did a lot this year. Like you accomplished so much, and I think it's so crazy to see. Stop. You have to get better about this. You have to get better about this accepting compliments. You do, because unfortunately this year you kind of became like a serious creator.
Oh God.
Many are saying this, and so I know it's kind of scary, but like you're kind of at the dance now. You go here now. You go. You go here now. Unfortunately, but no, seriously, I'm very proud. I think that this is incredible growth. I truly, and this, and here's the thing: you can't say anything to me. Okay, don't say anything to me because I know how you get when I start saying nice things. But seriously, I feel like I personally have been going through such a hard time personally that when I'm having a bad day, I actually turn on your stuff. I turn like earlier today, I was having a really bad day, and I replayed our episode about hiring an Etsy witch to fulfill the wrestling dreams. I've watched that 3 times to boost my spirits. Like seriously, I do. Literally, I go back and I rewatch so many clips and videos and stuff you say just to make me laugh because sometimes I be needing to laugh and nobody else is funny.
That's true. Guys, I'm horrified. I don't think you understand the terror running through my body. Like, I truly, when I say that I tweet for me and I talk for me, you literally every episode of Black Girl Wrestling, if you listen, you'll hear me be like, yeah, me and the both people that are fucking listening. And then I literally released a Full Gear like review like 2 weeks after fucking Full Gear, and I was like, oh guys, like pretend to watch this if you care. Why did 200 people watch it? What the fuck? Genuinely, what's your fucking problem? And hey, I don't want to sound like, oh, like this is bad, like, oh, like don't support me. Thank you so much for watching, supporting. I know, like I said, the video quality's bad, the audio quality's bad, I'm saying some bullshit, so I don't know. I just don't know what's wrong with people. Like, why are you here? And looking at like people's fucking Spotify rap and be like, oh yeah, you're in like 40 people's top 10 shows. Why? What the fuck is wrong with you? What is like,
You
To
get
be somebody's to be somebody like I whenever I look at those things and I'm always like, oh okay, I have a lot of things to say about this, but whenever I look at those things and I'm like, oh okay, like if I'm two people's top like podcasts, I know that that's probably me and maybe my sister. I'm like 12 people's top podcast, like most listened to podcast, is outlandish because it's not 12 of my friends. My friends don't watch wrestling. Like there's 10 people out there at least who literally listened to this show for some reason often.
and don't have to.
And like I'm not paying anyone. And so I'm scared, but thanks. I also like I understand in the grand scheme of things like, oh, a couple hundred views, a couple hundred followers, like it's not that big of a deal. Guys, I didn't plan on this. I don't want to do this. I don't want a platform. I don't want so what we have already is too much, right? If everybody could go ahead and do me a favor and unfollow Black Girl Wrestling.
You see how you run out. You see how you run that.
Do
You
me a
run
favor
around.
and unsubscribe. Okay, let's get those numbers back towards like the let's aim for 300. Let's aim for 300. Mass unfollowing. We could just we can cancel me for something. I'm sure I said something.
At this point, I'm gonna be honest. I go back. I go through your tweets about every third day, to see if there's like anything like super egregious, and like some of the stuff that you've said over the last couple weeks. If you haven't gotten canceled yet, it's not gonna happen. I
What
do
I
feel
said over the last few weeks.
I feel pretty confident about that. Hold on, BRB.
I don't even know what I've said, guys. I don't think I've said like recently. I've actually been better at it. I've been better about it, and I've
Really?
been deleting.
Seriously?
Yes, seriously. I've been deleting some of the more egregious things.
What you, it was something that you said. Um, grown men sending me death threats over wrestling takes. I forgot. I even tweeted me while I'm making cookies and watching Hockey Alley. Like, whoa, get a grip, Connor. Take your meds.
I don't think that's crazy. That was like yesterday.
If you hate all flippy shit in wrestling, I do automatically assume you are a Republican.
Which I said again. I think that was yesterday. No, I don't think that's crazy. I don't think either one of those things are crazy.
No, it's not the fact that they're crazy. I think it's more so the fact that there's always a community that will get offended by them. Not saying they're a community that we value, but they do exist. And the fact that they have not been able to cancel you yet, is they're never going to do it. Like they can't. They won't be able to do it.
But you know what I appreciate about both you and I'm here to tell you right now, we don't care. And there's certain subsets of the internet who have just never been told, oh, actually, I don't care about your opinion. I really don't give a fuck. And like, do you remember when that guy was like taking all my tweets and like posting them on Instagram? And I was just like, you are odd and nobody loves you. And then all of a sudden, all my tweets are down on his Instagram. Like, I'm not pro bullying. What I am is pro standing up for yourself. Like, so come on, bring it on. The moral of the story today is everybody, thank you for listening and watching. And I don't know why you're here. There's something wrong with you. Please unsubscribe, unfollow, block if you have to. But also if you want the smoke, come fucking get it. Anyway. But I promise I'm nice. Like I come across very unkind.
No, unfortunately, you released so much sap content over the past week. I think the streets know you're a good person. They're gonna know.
Now I really gotta go.
They're gonna know. Like
the jig is up.
Is this a handwritten letter?
Oh God.
Is this a handwritten letter expressing your gratitude? Jesus Christ. I said
what's happening to me?
You unfortunately you have the bug, sister. I think you love the game.
But you know what? You know what it is? I feel like, and I hope that this is what it is. You know, when people like start to make it big and they like start to change and they're like, oh, you're different. I hope that as the channel continues to get bigger, that people are like, wow, she used to be so much more of a bitch. Now she's so fucking kind. Now she also want to talk about how much she love everybody. I hope I'm actively changing for good. But
actually, I think we need somebody to change for worse. I think we need a woman.
No,
in the
I was gonna say.
Yeah.
I hope I'm actively changing for good and the public perception so that I can keep flying under the radar, saying whatever I want, and being very aggressive in the eyes of a certain community.
Yes, I hope. Truly, we need to get you to get to a point where you walking around here like Pink Kingpin. Ain't nothing going on through except through you.
Speaking of Kingpin, let's set a goal for next motherfucking year. All right. Um, we've been really nice to you, William Peter Charles. I know you laid up. I know you laid up, but whatever. You dealing with something. You dealing with something,
What to do?
and I get it. Right? Well, I don't get it. I've never stopped my neck. I've also never been in a steel cage match. That's your life, William Peter Charles. Pick up the phone, okay?
I'm playing with you.
We're not playing with you. What's like beneath a threat? Warning.
Yes.
This is a warning, okay? I will continue to be annoying about it, okay?
A firm suggestion.
It will, yes, a firm suggestion. I will continue to be annoying about it. It will not go away. Okay, when I release part 2 of this, which I anticipate doing in March, if you don't come on Black Girl Wrestling, there will be. I cannot say that.
No. There will be an agenda.
There will be an agenda that gets run.
And you're going to be like, where did this come from? How did it catch
I'm going to start running shadow campaigns. Okay.
To the point to where, listen.
Hey, if you thought those AEW bots were crazy before.
But just don't make us do it. Don't make us do it.
I don't want to do that, Billy Goat.
We really like you.
We like you. What, you think we would have done this for somebody we hate? No. It's because we like you.
But pick up the phone. Thank you.
Anyway, Lyric, how'd you like Dynamite tonight?
I really loved it, to be honest.
Me too.
The only thing that I really didn't like was
the Dark Order.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I think also too, it made Hangman look stupid for the longest. Like he looked like an idiot at the end because it was like so the segment was moving slow. And right when I was about to write a tweet about like what are we doing here, then the backstage segment came and he said, "Yeah, belt the ass next week, and you know who coming. Get your affairs in order." I said, "All right." I said, "All right."
See, that's why I let it.
All right, Big Daddy.
I let it. All right, Big Daddy. Whatever you say. That's why I let it slide because I was like, I know this is all just a means to an end. Like, however, it was the match itself was way longer than it needed to be.
I agree. I thought it was,
and nobody I can say as I was there, nobody cared. Literally, nobody cared.
I think also too, it's just not even more so like the Dark Order are bad or this or this. It's more so. Think about it. If you became an AEW fan within like the last 2.5 years, you have no idea who these niggas are. Like you don't know anything about and I don't think that they are respectfully, they weren't a significant enough part of Hangman's story for it to be like a definitive part of his arc, right? Like him and the Elite will always be connected, right? Swerve are always going to be connected. Even Ospreay, even though it was a short amount of time, I think it clearly packed a punch. But the Dark Order was really just ships passing in the night, and they really could have been anybody else, we're above this. And I'm not like, and I was saying this before you got on, I'm not even one of those people be like, oh yeah, Hangman, I'm boycotting the company because Hangman lost the title or anything like that. Listen, I want him to hold it for a longer time, but I will never be mad at Samoa Joe, and I'm not going to sit here and pretend like he's buried or anything, because like I said, we are doing so much better post Hangman title reign this time than we were doing in 2022. There was a time.
Sorry, go ahead.
I was about to say, there was a time Hangman was not on any All Elite poster for like 2 years. We were like, Here's the
I
thing.
literally don't even like thinking about it.
Things are mad. Things are bad now. I don't dispute that. But the type of super duper hell we was in,
It's like comparing the recession of 2008 to the Great Depression.
correct, correct, correct. It's like, y'all, I get it.
Like, is
We
anybody gonna act like this is ideal? No. Okay. Are all of us sitting around wondering how we're gonna make it to the next week? Absolutely. Right? But
like, y'all, at least,
we're
bruh,
not waiting outside in the bread
if you
line
get on AEWTix.com, right?
before World War II.
If you get on AEWTix.com, right? Heyman is still on like the graphics for the shows coming up and stuff, and still like with the sponsor content, the ski and the stuff. Just like we were in like actually this nigga couldn't
I
get on
want
the
to do I want to do a full episode where we talk about Hangman. I want to do a full episode of Black Girl Wrestling and we talk about the state of cowboy shit. That's what we're gonna do. Because I have so many thoughts, lyric, and we literally like in different directions that it could go. And I'm sure that you do too. I want
absolutely.
to do that, and I think that we should do that for like our favorites. I think we should do that for Hangman. I think we should do it for and
You know, what, I'm gonna
we
be
should do
honest. I
it for
will
Mercedes.
say it's gonna yes, and I think also too we have to be honest too. Like I think there's a lot of good, but we owe a responsibility to be honest about the bad too. Like I think,
And I
yeah,
feel like we do
especially
a pretty good job of that.
no, we do. I think we do a really good job of it actually. But it's like for other fans of like, don't get me wrong, we are supreme Hangman truthers. We are Omega diehards, and we are OG moneymakers.
Can't
But
complain.
part of being the greatest is being able to take critique or acknowledge a problem, fix it, and move forward. There's some,
And
yeah,
sorry,
go
I
ahead.
was gonna add, and that means I'm gonna give a basketball analogy for you guys. Um, that means since you're Michael Jordan, your rubric is much harder. The measure of a Michael Jordan bad game would be anybody else's best game. You know,
I
so
agree.
like there is a goat tax that gets incorporated. So I don't like I feel like when we have these conversations, when we start talking about, okay, let's be real, um sometimes that can be lost. Like we're already starting out with the glazing and working backwards, Your Honor.
Correct. We do like a little bit of glazing. I also was gonna say, I think another interesting conversation is just like now the AEW basically set this precedent heading into All In. I think especially with the Osprey Hangman Swerve dynamic of I it's become even more obvious now that I always knew this about AEW that they were never going to be like a one-star company, like one star than everybody else. But now it's even more obvious of just like, okay, what is the plan if more than one of these niggas are injured at one point at one time? Like it does feel like yes, like they are a trinity, and when they are all three there, this company is untouchable. But when that three-strand cord gets broken, we can go to super
But
duper hell so quick.
and you know what else I have to say? Well, I won't say that actually.
Oh, what you have to say? What you have to say?
Nope. I will save. I will save this. I really do think we should do a. We should do a. Someone said a state of the elite address and a state of AEW address, and we could. I mean, it's the end of the year. It's the perfect time to do it.
Yeah, I agree.
Wait. Before we move on to more stuff, also I do have to go 11:30, but Lyric, I tweeted earlier, like this week, something that got maybe the most engagement I've ever gotten. Not like likes, but like responses. Guys, what are your pro wrestling vocal stems? What do you walk around saying all of the time? Um, we'll go back and forth. So, Lyric, you share one, and then I'll go.
Really? Are you sure? The gay community.
Fantastic.
I think about that every single day.
Okay, no, it's that is on my list as well. My first one that I say all the time and nobody ever understands. Referee, he was trying to fuck on me. I say that all the time. Your turn again.
Who has one that I I'm not, it's not a vocal stem, but I do find myself he's got a gun. Like,
Yeah,
in my spare time, like I be hitting that heterosexual shit like Don Callis every day. Like,
you do that a lot.
why does he do it like that?
You know what I will also say, guys, another shameless BGW plug from when we did that interview with Scarf when he was like, who knows? Maybe somebody shoots me. I say that all the time. My friends, old people be like, hell or high water. I literally all the time, I'll be making plans with my friends. I'll be like, yeah, I'll be there, but who knows? Maybe somebody shoots me. And they're like, that's not
Unfortunately,
funny.
MJF is occasionally very funny.
That, and I was like, that, I'm sure he doesn't even remember saying that, but that
No,
I say all of the
I think also it was the one. It was like, I said, "Do you know who Dr. Umar is?" And he said, "I do know who Dr. Umar is." Yes, I know what the sign says. I
Another
can't say it, but
I can't say it. You guys should say it. Another BG Dub related quote, just from a few weeks ago when Kevin Knight said, "I felt those feet."
I've felt this before. I do say that one pretty
I felt
regularly.
those feet.
What was it was something that Hangman said to Kyle Fletcher? He said, "I'm gonna Aussie open that ass," something like that.
I said, "Hey, yo," and I literally remember when he said that because then like Kyle Fletcher was bleeding, and somebody was like, "I don't think that's how you're supposed to open an ass."
And then you wrote this one down on Twitter, but it was also mine too. I'm in me brand new kitchen, bro.
I'm in me brand new fucking kitchen, mate. I'm in me brand new fucking kitchen, bro. I'm laid out like this, bro.
I miss him.
He never coming on that damn show. If he's heard even just 10 seconds of my impression of him, he will never pick up that microphone.
I miss him. I miss him so much because you can tell it's something. It's just Will Ospreay came into AEW like a child born on its first day on Earth.
No,
Like,
literally the youngest person ever. His first minute alive.
hey guys, I love you so much, everybody. I love you so much. I have no idea.
I just stepped off the fucking plane from fucking England, eh? And I swear to fucking God, you guys got some nice shit around here, yeah, bro. Some nice shit around here. I put me trainers on, I kissed the missus. Oh, I'm sorry, William Peter Charles.
So happy.
You just make me laugh so bad.
Don't know how to get around America at all. It's all so big.
Hey, bro, so I'm fucking wearing the clothes I wore on the fucking plane, right? They lost me fucking luggage.
He said, my only language is grabs, nigga. Get in the booth.
That was my first ever hit tweet where I was like, if you work in AEW, I was like, oh great, now if you work at AEW, you're gonna have to speak English, Spanish, Japanese, and Osprey. You know what? I have to say also, going back to Spotify Wrapped, the second most the second highest country tapped in is the British. I was gonna offer an apology to the British audiences, but then I remembered you know, everything you guys have ever done. And I want to say I'm not willing to apologize to the British. What I am is willing to lay off you for a little bit. I got to pick a new country to pick on, but England is just so easy. There was no Canada in the top 5. Maybe I can just start being mean to Canada. But Kenny Omega.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. I might need an escape route. So I think
Okay.
Canada, y'all might be okay. I digress. Let's get into it. I was talking about the Eddie situation. It happened. I do love that they kept it short and sweet. Very
Me too.
concise.
It got to the point. Yeah.
You know, what was the next after that? Oh, we had Okada versus Pac. This was really good.
If you guys know anything about me, you know that this one was starred, underlined, with a heart around it.
I was so jealous of you. I'm gonna be honest. You got to see everything.
I literally did. Like, I'm spoiled as fuck.
I said, bro, Dani got to see literally all of like her favorite things. Like I said, bro, they did and I think especially it being the Dynasty rematch. Okada Pac. I said, are you fucking kidding me right now?
Oh, guys, I'm wearing my Dynasty shirt. Guys, yeah, this was they booked tonight for me. And I should say I booked tonight for me. Booker of the year. I loved this match. I knew I was gonna love this match. I don't know what else to tell you. I really do. As Pac's #1 defense attorney, I think that this is definitely one of his better showings since being back from injury. I mean, it's hard not to do that with Okada in the ring, but I also do think, like I've said a million fucking times over, bitch, get in the goddamn air. You and I will be meeting about your future, and I have the biggest plans in the world for you, but you have got to elevate. You have got to elevate it to the fucking sky. Whoa. Yes. But I will say, Kazuchika Okada, every time I see him, I'm like, that's a nice man. That's a nice man.
Okada's also like, it feels, like he always has aura. He's fucking Okada, like,
yeah.
But his command over the audience at this point is like, I'm sorry, he's him. And you can't tell me that,
I'm not hearing shit about
he would have gotten this anywhere else. Like, no. Bro, he's him.
I'm not hearing shit about Okada. Next. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you, nigga? I said I'd stop saying the N-word. Guys, that's my New Year's resolution, but unfortunately, it's December. It's December.
You're such a liar.
Why can't a girl dream?
You have no intention of stopping saying the N-word.
You don't know my intentions.
I'm sure. You want to talk about a vocal still? Okay. Anyway,
who the hell told you it was open night, bitch? Oh, you're a black belt?
Black belt? Well, I'm a. Oh, so you're a black belt? Well, I'm a black bitch. Let's go.
Why would you do that? I will say my mom says that, though. My mom, I feel like there's a certain demographic of black women that Heffa's their go-to.
I mean, a lot of black women say Heffa, but not like that.
No, not the way she said it.
Brandy is kind of like...
It's a very auntie insult.
Brandy is why PWI...
Nope, leave that alone. Leave that alone. No, leave that alone. Leave that alone. Lyric. When have I ever said press the pause button? Pause. Just trust me.
I was about to say.
Just trust me. This one time.
I don't even think I was going to say what you thought I was going to say. It was going to start bad, though.
Then leave it.
I digress. Next, we had Okada versus Pac. Very good.
Dani breaking her New Year's resolution 2 years in a row. Did I say I was going to stop saying that last year?
Yes, you did.
I don't remember.
Next we Kyle Fletcher versus Kevin Knight. Listen, as two of our favorite clients, that's our client list. This is all. This was everything I was looking for. I needed a great performance from Kevin just to prove, like, this. We want the Fletcher push. That's what we're ordering.
Yes.
We don't want anything less.
No, I paid for it.
We want that proto star push. Okay, that's exactly what we're looking for. Um, wow, what a match! And what I also liked is, like, it wasn't just pure flipping. It wasn't just
It
pure.
wasn't.
They was really grappling. They was doing the dance.
And I will say, out of every match tonight, that was the one that had everybody locked in on their feet. And it absolutely should have. In my opinion, yes, match of the night. This was fantastic. Now, am I a little bit biased? Absolutely, because but honestly, I went into that match and to the Pac Okada match like, wow, look at all my clients. But I think it was just, I was so excited for this match because I knew what Kevin Knight could do. And we already know who Kyle Fletcher is. And so I was excited to see Kevin Knight really shine in this opportunity. And he grabbed it with both hands and he ran with it. He absolutely did. He, like, that protostar push and nothing less. And nothing less. This match was fantastic. I thought Kyle Fletcher, like, I thought it was a great showing for him as well. Obviously, having dropped that TNT belt, like, sometimes that can put you in a little bit of limbo. But I tweeted last week, I was like, there are 3 surefire ways to improve your stock quickly in All Elite Wrestling. Number 1, Kenny Omega stimulus check. That Gabe Kidd wasted it. Everybody else,
and that's the reason why he's not an AEW. That's
everybody else is taking it and ran with it. That Kenny Omega stimmy can take you a long way.
correct.
Hey, that Jon Moxley co-sign. If Jon Moxley wants you right by his side, you're going to be on TV each and every week. You will be on TV. For better or for worse, you will be on TV, so you better be ready. And the third is a good C2 showing, and I'm very excited to say that all of my clients, but both of my clients in this match in particular, really, really improved their own stocks. I think not just in the near future, but long term. This was a great opportunity to show people what both of them can do. And I'm sorry, I'm getting worked up. I've said Kyle Fletcher needs to feud with his peers. He needs to be involved with people his age. And I am excited to see, I hope that we see this again. Obviously excited to see everything that happens with Proto Kata /
Proto shit. I will say,
pick a boyfriend.
I think that that's a mistake that they made with MJF early on, of just having him work like older people so much to where, like, by the time that they did the block for him to work more with his peers, people was like, I ain't even trying to see that. And he had to prove them wrong and have actually, that good program with Hangman and stuff like that. And so I think, like, it's really important, like, for Kyle's, for him to get, like, both sides of it, like, yes. Osprey's his guy, like, obviously, and yes, him and Hangman will probably do the dance several times. Him and Swerve is going to be great and all that, but he also needs to work his peers, like,
yes, that makes everybody better.
Correct, and I think also him. And I even tweeted this. I said, the great thing about these guys is that we don't have to wait for, like, the guys ahead of them to, like, age out. We can put them in right now.
Let's go today.
We saw with Kyle being able to perfectly hang, in that world title main event. Like, we can go right now. Like, I have plans when Swerve gets that title back at some point, and he probably is only going to hold it for like 2 or 3 pay-per-view cycles. But when one of them needs to be Kevin Knight, I have plans, and I'm not going to lie. When that main event's a pay-per-view, Fed Twitter, beware. I'm going on the nastiest.
We're gonna be so up.
Sloppiest. I'm talking about craziest victory lap you've ever seen.
Let me not say that. Let me not start something I don't want to finish.
Just putting that out there. I want y'all to know the
Yes.
Jet, the
Yes.
Jet versus Swerve. We starting
You
agendas.
be in advance.
When we move, I think the perfect time would probably be if they move Wrestle Dream back to Washington State. I think that would be cool because both of them have roots in Defy. But I digress. All right, do it in Atlanta. Let's just really
Yeah.
it up. You know.
Give them the Cody Rhodes treatment. Bring an HBCU band out there.
Oh wow, black people can do
No.
that. Getting my account
That's
suspended.
when it's not allowed.
Put it in your face. Oh. Stop playing with me.
Wait. No, I had another wrestling still. That's when I pull out the Glock.
Pull out the Glock.
Oh my
I
god.
would say, old AEW, if they didn't give us nothing else, they gave us some vocal stems.
There are some great mic moments. Unintentionally great mic moments. But
Absolutely.
man.
Yes, Fletcher, to Kesha.
Well, then I am too. Sorry.
And Knight. We now have a fourth member to add to your ranks. That's my new second string. Congratulations. Come get your baddie chains.
Baddie shot o'clock.
This is really great. Next we had what was after that? Oh,
wait, as you think, really quick. I want to give a shout out to any and all Black Girl Wrestling divas, because once you become a Black Girl Wrestling, you become a diva. In the ROH match, before the show, Josh Crane, who I interviewed a few weeks back, the NAFTOwn All Pro champion, participated. So everybody, make sure you watch Ring of Honor, and when you see Josh Crane, be like, "Oh my gosh, Josh Crane, Black Girl Wrestling diva." Thank you. You get the stamp of approval.
I always go through Dynamite based off my tweets, and I see that now the tweet directly after that match was when I specifically said Kenny showing up at the Dynamite Dani's in the crowd for a month when I went to is so nasty. I can feel her having an body experience through the screen. I'm sick to my
Omega loves me more than he loves you. He loves me. He does. Kenny Omega glazing section. Let me say this. I was sitting there. I was watching that whole goddamn segment. And the part that I posted, was the positive part, because I was
I figured
talking the whole fucking time. Because I think at the beginning, I'm literally like, do you stand for nothing? Like, because, they keep bringing all these people out here. When everybody got so excited when they heard the Jurassic Express music, my heart dropped to my ass. I was like,
when I heard Jurassic
you
Express,
can't make the save.
And I saw that they were still outnumbered. I said,
yeah, I started doing the math. I said, no, everybody wait.
And here's the thing. I have been so delusional. I haven't even weighed in on a lot of wrestling discourse in recent weeks. One, because I'm going through a lot. But two, it's because I'm in full delusion. And it's when I saw those reports coming out, AEW is trying to keep Kenny Omega from working those singles matches and stuff like that. Of course I got sad, but I was just like, Kenny's always been really good about working, planting reports and stuff. I said, is this nigga been on last 2 Dynamites in a row? When was the last time?
The whole pussy.
I said, hold on. I said, listen, I could completely be working myself into delusion. I might be. I probably am.
But the Elite are really good at getting you to do that.
But here's the thing. If I found out that my goat is just really taking time to recover to go on this crazy demon run in 2026, I want you to know I'm waving.
Which is what I suspect. Oh God, man, I ain't got no money, but what I do have is a will and a way.
You'll be there. I'll tell you that. I'll speak. I can't speak for everybody. I'll tell you this for me and my friends and my group chat. Kenny Omega pay-per-view singles match, especially main event, we'll be there.
I will be there. There's nothing. Don't make me go to fuck ass New Jersey or something. But I'll be there.
Good God, no. But we
maybe
will
go
be
to Olive Garden. Jay.
You see, you always take things too far. You always take things to hell.
Little on me.
You take things to hell. I thought we were having a nice moment. We were bonding over what we had in common, and you decided to focus on what divides us.
You make it really hard to divide it.
And matching shirts. We will be wearing matching shirts.
Yeah, like a family reunion.
Yes. I think we should each cosplay as somebody from Kenny's cast. I think Dani should be Kota Ibushi.
You could be Okada.
Bitch.
Who else? Somebody should be Tanahashi.
Oh my gosh, I'm gonna start limping.
All right.
Jayla said I would go to Olive Garden with you, Lyric. I like it despite how much I worry about your consumption of it. You know what? This is so nice. This might be the nicest thing that somebody has ever said to me. Thank you. Everybody, and also I would like to say, out of all the people, especially in my wrestling travels, who have gone to Olive Garden with me, they have walked away from it and told me on numerous occasions that was one of the best experiences of their life, and they really value one, my company and my community, right?
Nobody's ever said that.
Spending time together. But two, they also they enjoyed the food. I'm gonna be honest. Unlimited breadsticks, unlimited soup and salad.
Oh my god.
I just didn't know that this was so controversial to every one of you.
Not it's just like
you sat up on that. So you're siding with. Never mind. I was going to say something wild and crazy. Chicken parm and raspberry lemonade hates to see me coming. I think we should say it.
I love both of those things. I don't love them in Olive Garden.
Put your Olive Garden orders in the chat. I want to see top 20 winners. Top 20 winners. Put your Olive
responding to her. Stop.
Chili's? How do I feel about Chili's? I feel fine with Chili's.
You know what I wanted to do tonight? I want and I think I've said this on here. I'm always tempted to just start tweeting as if things are sponsored. Like just
Dani classism arc incoming. Correct. She's telling us all very clearly how she feels about poor people.
I've only been to Olive Garden maybe twice in my life.
I can tell.
Because there's just so many other places that you could go.
No. You think it's beneath you. You think you're
I do. You know what? Fine. Yeah, I do.
Somebody clip this. Another one. Thank you.
You know what? Let me add to the clip. I don't think that. Oh no, that was a broad, overarching statement. I was gonna make something sweepingly controversial. Never mind. I was gonna say instead, shifting gears, I'm gonna start pretending like everything I tweet is sponsored. I think iDrink's gonna block me about the abortion posts, but whatever.
Bro, that's kind of. Somebody said, is this why they were saying MJF is black girl wrestling?
Because we agree on Olive Garden.
Out of the craziest.
Why are they talking about him so much today? He wasn't even there, much to my mom's.
No, he's coming back though. I will say, when they said the Dynamite Diamond Ring is next week, and the winner of the Diamond Ring,
I didn't know that.
Oh yeah, so they put they said the Dynamite Diamond Ring is next week, and the winner of Dynamite Diamond Ring this year, like there hasn't only been one winner, will get a world title shot at Maximum Carnage. I said, now come on.
Oh, I wonder who it could be. I hope it's somebody else. You know how fucking funny that would be?
It's him.
You know, but you know how funny it would be if it was Hangman?
No, it would be hilarious, but yeah, it's him.
I'm just literally so glad. Like, you guys don't understand how much my mom genuinely hates MJF. Like, she hates that man. And she agreed to come to Dynamite with me today, but she does not really watch wrestling. And she was like, is he going to be there? And I was like, he hasn't been on TV very much, but like, you know, all the reports are saying that he's coming back soon. And you're getting the vibe that he's coming back soon. And she was like, Danielle, I'm not going if he's going to be there. And I was like, Mom, like, come on, you know, like, it'll be fun. You think it'll be fun? And she was like, no, I won't have fun in his presence. I like that. And I was like, did y'all ever wonder where I get the hater bone from?
Your family is so interesting. Like, how? Like, I'm talking about, these are real tried and true, honest to God haters. Like, I can't smile in your vicinity.
That's literally what she said. And literally, I'm another shameless BG dub plug, but I'm gonna post like the vlog or whatever later this week or on Monday. And literally every clip, she's like, "This is so much fun. I'm so glad MJF's not here." Like, and she's not playing.
At this point, they actually have to, like, they gotta meet at this point. Like, they
She
gotta.
genuinely, she would not do that. If I like brought that, she would be like, absolutely fucking not. She like, it's not like a funny, and we're like, haha, kayfabe. Like, I hate that man. She
No, I'm
is that
serious. Like, I
funny.
mean, this is a really nice piece of on-site beef that I think the people need to see, like a real on-site beef. Yeah, I think let's get it arranged. Um, Next we had the tech. Oh,
Really quick, Kenny Omega, I love you. You look beautiful. You look fantastic. I love you. I would do anything for you.
you're amazing. I'm thinking about getting that holiday sweater, not the one from Copper Up Tuesday,
No,
but the other one.
no,
Okay,
no.
thank you. Next, we had Tony Storm and Mina Shirakawa versus Megan Bayne and Marina Shafir. Listen, you want to know the best part of this match? The best part of this match was finding out.
Santa.
Yes, shout out to Luther. But the best part of this match was finding out that the final is actually next week and not World's End. You know what that means? I never thought I'd say this. Willow Nightingale, shoulders to the mat. We have Harley, shoulders to the mat.
I was gonna say.
We have a TBS title to win at World's End. Mercedes already looking extra crazy, starting to talk crazy. It is finished.
Whatever finished. God said on the 7th day.
I love Tony and Mina.
Yeah, I mean, obviously they're great. They're super over. The match was fun. Megan Bayne looked like a beast in this match, as she's come to do. My God, my glasses. But I won't get too much into it because whatever, because we've talked about it ad nauseum. I do think that still, like, I understand that the winner of the 4-way or whatever got to pick the stipulation for the match. I don't think that we needed stipulations in a tag tournament. We could have done that down the line. I think it was fun for what it was. I don't think it made a lot of sense in the context of the tournament.
I agree. I think they did that just to stall.
I think so too.
But yeah, I think that I really love Tony and Mina. Tony cussing out John Moxley last week was actually one of the coolest things ever. Oh,
guys, can I confess? I didn't watch Dynamite last week or Collision. I had no idea what was happening going into tonight. Literally fucking nuts.
So you didn't watch the kickoff for the C2?
No.
Oh, you need to go back. Oh, well,
I will go watch it. I just I hadn't had a chance, and then it was Wednesday all of a sudden, and I was like, oh fuck. So.
What else did I say? I said,
shame.
Jamie should turn heel. Oh my God, that Don Callis family segment backstage, bro. Takeshita, let me tell you something. His arms have their own zip code. But then, bro, Kyle, you're so fake and you're so greedy. Kyle Fletcher I'm talking about leaning on his head on him and stuff, but like, chill, Take, chill, stop.
And throwing it back on Okada at the same time.
Mean it.
Guys, stop it.
His hands all over Takeshita talking about, please stop. I'm about to do something to you.
Turn over to Okada. This isn't you. I thought that was so fucking funny. Okada said, you know whose fault this is? Takeshita. What the hell a polar bear do to Arlington, Texas? That made no sense. That was so funny.
No, when Kenny Omega reunites with his child because Okada had been acting so crazy. Because I'm gonna be honest, I didn't expect them to like re-bring Kenny back into this universe. I said, "Oh my God, Kenny and Takeshita, and then you get sad a little bit because it's just like, bro, Kota Ibushi was supposed to be right here.
Stop.
Like,
nope. I can't do that tonight. We're having a good night. Move on.
He's supposed to be right here.
Love you, Golden Star.
Next, we had the Hangman promo backstage.
I did not recognize him at all. Genuinely, when he came, you guys are gonna laugh at me. When I first saw that man, now mind you, one of my contacts fell out. I did not have my glasses. One of my contacts fell out. I had one contact. It was on the screen. My first thought when I saw that man was, I didn't know Griff Garrison still worked here. Hand on the Bible.
All right. Well,
And we
anywho,
couldn't hear him. That's the thing too. In the place, the audio kept going in and out during the actual segments. So I couldn't see him. I couldn't hear him. And literally I was like, and then everybody was like, but then you start hearing the cowboy shit chants. I'm like, no fucking way. No way.
I got my favorite bitch looking crazy.
Like,
He said, Hangman got back there when he said,
he ain't slept in weeks.
I keep saying this because it's so funny. That's why when people are like, "Oh my gosh, y'all are being so hard on Hook," shut up. Even Hangman, he said, "I beat Will Ospreay and Kyle Fletcher to get here, and Hook cost me the world championship."
And I wish y'all could have heard the laughter in the building, because everybody was like, yeah, nigga, we right there with you. That's crazy.
Like, this not crazy to you? That nigga ain't
And
even
it
say
was. And it was. Thank you.
that nigga ain't even say swerve, man. He said, "I won't be
And
alone.
you know who's coming.
And you know who's coming with me.
Big mama.
Get your affairs in order." He said, "Listen, now, yes, has Swerve tried to kill me on numerous occasions, but at the end of the day, he's the only bitch in this house I could trust. He's the only person in this house that I know for a fact is my brand of crazy." Because y'all believe me.
Which is crazy because your friend's not even evil no more.
Neither of them are evil. Like, if
That's
just
why
they get together, start acting.
I'm like, but you was beefing with your real day ones. Now you're not really beefing with them, but you're just not rocking with them, and instead you're teaming with the op. Not just a reluctant team. He said, "You know who's coming, and you know who's finna back me up."
Like I said, I know you said you didn't watch Dynamite last week. Nah, these niggas been moving in full synchronization like New Edition, matching outfits, matching chains.
Yes, I saw that.
At the same time, they said we know each other. I'm not gonna lie, they do have so much potential as a team. Just because, like, if this is how they already moving, I can only imagine what they about to do in the match, especially
It's just
the way they've shouted out each other's matches, like, each other's moves in their matches. I said, bro, they can do something crazy, like something really crazy. Somebody said those costumes is crazy. Soulbound, yeah, this is actually why you shouldn't consume other people's blood.
toxic, y'all. They're soul bonded. They are.
It's so funny because
blood and shit. I haven't seen Twilight, but I know what happens.
I was about to say something really crazy, but
do it.
Imagine people they realize and be like, "So who's this?" I know, like, you do the wrestling thing, but this is a little much. Don't you, like, drinking somebody's blood? Like, who's this? Especially people from a little country town of Virginia. When did you get a black person?
I knew you were wrestling, so I looked you up.
Bro, that used to be somebody's teacher, dog.
And you know what? If I was one of his students, I would never shut the fuck up.
You mean to tell me you mean to tell me that the high school teacher is now his new best friends are the black rapper and the British Ospreay.
Whatever he got going on.
Whatever he got going on.
You said Ospreay like it was that was a race.
No, because he truly
the black rapper and the British Ospreay.
He's one of one. Like, it's hard to put him in a box. He truly can't be put in a box.
You know what? I'm adding that to my pro wrestling vocal sims. The British Ospreay.
They said no.
Could you imagine if he was American? Why do we have been talking about people who are not here tonight? But like, could you imagine Will Ospreay, the exact same person, but no accent?
I mean, no, I can't. The voice makes the man. I do. It's just, it's kind of like And I didn't expect it because, clearly, like, the Hangman Swerve story had been going on for years before Osprey got into it, devolved into it. But now that they've added him into it, it kind of feels weird without him.
It does. That's what I was gonna say. I was
Yes.
gonna say when you were like, "Oh, really excited to see them tag." It makes I don't know if it makes you guys. Maybe it's just because I think me and Osprey are soul bonded in the weird way that Hangman and Swerve are now too. But you
It's
watch
totally the
those
same.
two and you're like, it's supposed to be three. It's like when your friends hang out without you, you're like, I'm supposed to be there.
Yeah, he's supposed to be there. And it's also funny, bro. When I say them niggas so funny, especially when they start tweeting random pictures and stuff, whenever like each other, like when Osprey posted that picture of the back of his jacket that attacked for the next generation when Hangman and Swerve linked up on TV, I said, "Oh, you missed them. It's okay."
I got them all muted. I ain't got no idea what they're doing out there.
He said, "I should be here." He said, "I should be there."
That should be me.
But no, I do miss Osprey. But yeah, winter's coming. That's gonna be.
If somebody said if Osprey was American, what state would it be from? Texas is too
Florida.
easy. Florida. Yep, Florida man. Florida man Will Osprey.
Florida 1000%.
Florida man Will Osprey. Oh, what a terrifying thought. You know who I first thought? Oh, there was somebody that I was convinced was. Oh, I thought Kyle O'Reilly was British for the longest.
They said, hold on. They said how down is Hangman friend wise that he had to make friends out of his top enemy and his ex's British son. You know what? I actually think? I actually think there's a level of improvement for him, and let me tell you why. I think that his friendships with the elite a lot of times were based off of a power imbalance of him looking up to them and feeling like he could never like live up to them. And so I think that led to a lot of insecurity.
Now he's his own man with his own enemies.
These two, he knows exactly who they are, for better or for worse. Now him and Swerve, they got there because they tried to kill each other enough times. They know each other's most vain thoughts, ideas, things like that. Will Osprey can't keep a secret to save his life. No poker face. Everything that he's telling you, unfortunately, is the truth. When he says that he will stand in traffic for you with nothing,
you gotta believe him. What are you supposed to do?
What to do? So, Swerve, I'll die for you, brother. And then,
bro, I tell you right now, mate, I'd lay down my fucking life for you, bro. Life.
And guess what? The very next week, he literally took a Reebok pump full of thumbtacks to the face. Then he said, bro, I will say, somebody got a clip like that entire build to All In. Because, bro, Osprey said, listen, I thought I was the guy. It wasn't me, bro.
He's the fucking guy. It's gotta be him. It's gotta fucking be Hangman. I know you don't want to hear it. I don't want to fucking hear it, alright? Right now, I'm not the fucking guy. You're not the fucking guy. He's the fucking guy.
Them niggas started scrapping in the parking lot. So I said, I ain't gotta do shit. He said, I don't have to do. Listen, bro, we have to. You can't talk to me like that.
Mate, do you fucking care about AEW? You want to take it back to the fucking Death Riders, mate? Do you fucking care? Because it can't be you and it can't be fucking me.
It's him, bro. He's the feeling, bro.
He's the fucking feeling. I will say, Dynamite Diaries can guarantee you a couple of things, right? A Kenny Omega glazing section, a damn Hangman look good, and an Osprey impression. Those three things, week in, week out, we can't help ourselves.
It's actually written into the contract.
There is no contract. We don't make any money.
I'll be honest. That's something that we also need to work on in 2026.
Guys, should I just start spreading a rumor? Oh wait, no, I think that's a crime.
Which one?
No, I was gonna start saying that like you actually make money from this and you just don't give me any of it.
No, actually, I didn't finish the paperwork for ad revenue.
Right. We wouldn't get revenue in the first place. I say nigga too much. Oh no, there I go again.
Last but certainly not least, we had Jon Moxley versus Claudio Castagnoli. I mean, brilliant match. Excellent match, actually. Mox. They gonna kill
you know what? Oh, somebody said, how was Mox v Claudio live? Sorry, I keep doing a British accent. I can't fucking help myself, Mike. Mox versus Claudio live. It was great. It had a feeling very much in the air of like everybody knows that Jon Moxley's hog tying is imminent. So you were watching that match and you were like, it's probably not going to be tonight, but what is he going to do that's going to further solidify that he's getting hog tied? Also, Claudio came out right next to me and he scared me.
Right, that is a dictator.
Yeah, he run that shit like a fucking Navy, nigga.
Adding to, something else, yeah, I don't even know why you're still trying at this point. Adding something else to Vince McMahon's long list of egregious sins, bro. It wasn't that Claudio couldn't talk or wasn't this or that. Y'all weren't thinking hard enough. This nigga is a demon. He is legitimately frightening. He is terrifying.
Apple in his mouth and all.
And I will say, it's so crazy because WWE historically tried so hard to like create these European super heel tropes, like like these foreigner invader, and by like catering to like the most Bayne nature of like racism and shit, like to make these European foreign heels. But they were able to, AEW was able to accomplish that, I feel like, with Claudio and Pac too, to a certain extent, without really having to do that whole American bad.
Let me say, Claudio don't scare me because he's bald. I don't think it's natural to be scared of bald people. They couldn't even keep their own hair. Pac, genuinely, like, guys, I'm not playing with you. Every show that I've been to, I don't look that motherfucker in the eye. He scares me. And the fucking intro, and I love it, but the intro too, like, not necessarily the one that the Death Riders intro that he does now, but when he was doing that intro before, where it's just like his fucking eyes and like coming, man, that bitch scare me. And I know a lot of people feel that same way about Claudio, because how could you not? Because yeah, I turned to my mom, who does not watch AEW on a week to week, and I was like, yeah, so he's gonna kill him. Like, he's gonna kill him dead. And my mom was like, don't say that. I was like, no, he has it coming. He can keep fucking losing, you know. This match was great. I think it was everything you kind of hoped it would be. I will say, how many times have I said it a million times over on this fucking show? I'm done with the Death Riders. I like the story that we're telling now. We took too damn long to get here, and as a consequence, I'm no longer fully in it. But I like the story. I do want to see Mox get hogtied. It needs to happen. If it goes past World's End, you're gonna have to put me on.
No, I think no. I'm be honest. This nigga done lost so many times. It genuinely can't.
But everybody's been saying that for so long.
But no, I agree. I do understand. But like that World's End, it is in the title. And
you know, somebody asked, did they all leave together? Did they go separate ways?
No, they went separate. You could even see it like
they went separate ways.
Yeah, you could even see it when they cut out on the stream of just like Mox was just standing there, Claudio walked straight past him, and the thing was, it was also interesting too. Marina was Marina was crouched near like Mox, like on the ground, and obviously she looked like she about to cry. But then Yuta didn't even look at Mox. He literally just patted Marina on the knee. It was like, well, you know what this nigga been finna do. All right, bye.
And I don't know if you guys could see, but Pac was behind all of them, like at the end of the
correct, Jalen. Brian did hit the gas on commentary. So like Brian Danielson said on commentary, he said the reason why in the BCC Mox was the leader was because Brian could never beat him. So basically saying like now that one of them has actually beaten him.
You gotta go, dog.
There go your childhood, big bro. But I digress. Collision looks great.
Dynamite, good.
Winter is Coming looks great for next week. CMLL dropped some fire matches for CMLL Dream Match Friday. Mascara Dorada versus Speedball Mike Bailey. Neon versus Kevin Knight.
All of that looks
Claudio versus Ultimo
incredible.
So, hey man, listen, I get it. A lot of people are really.
Mundial de Lucha Libre. You will be seeing me. Well, you won't be seeing my money because I do stream you illegally. But I'm gonna see you. I know what you're gonna say. I know you're gonna say CML is worth the money. I know. I know. I don't have it. That's what it comes down to. I ain't got it.
No. I wasn't gonna say that.
Yes, you were.
Sure. I digress. I'm excited. I was even thinking Atlanta's a little bit of a hike. It's about 4 hours. Otherwise, I would try to go to when it was coming. It's just in the middle. If they ever did a pay-per-view, don't worry about it. I'll be there. But it's just in the middle of the week.
Oh, some of you guys are going, have fun. Wear a cute little outfit.
Yes, absolutely. All right. Anything you like to play? I promise we're going to have an announcement for you next week. That just means that we have to handle.
Are we?
Yes, we will. we have to. We have things that we have been.
Can you tell me the announcement?
Yes, we're going to talk about it afterwards. After we get off the stream.
Okay.
But yes, we will have an announcement because tons of holiday content needs to be done.
Oh yeah,
a ton of stuff, and I know there's stuff that we want to do to close out the year, both separately and together. And so hopefully we're going to commit to getting our lives together to at least give some type of time frame for what it is.
That was so vague. They don't need to know any of that.
You know
that added no detail.
Do you want to do our match of the year list together? Yeah, I think we should. You know what? Oh, wait. I'm gonna tell you. I'll tell you this after.
We can add it to the thing.
Yeah, I'll tell you this after. Anything that you like to plug aside for your bajillion followers on Black Girl Wrestling?
Well, everybody thank Lyric for the house. She's the only reason that any of us are here today.
I'm
literally not kidding. What else do I have? Yeah, Black Girl Wrestling Dynamite vlog coming out on Monday. Also, late next week, guys, it's time for the first ever Black Girl Wrestling Awards that will be taking place. I don't know if I want to do it live or if I want to record it, but get ready. I've seen all your nominations. They've all been taken into account. The committee will be voting. And yeah, should we do pay-per-view of the year too? Okay. Yep. So sure. Keep an eye out for that. And that's all for the moment. Lyric, what do you have to plug?
I don't really have anything. Well, yeah, I was about to ask Jalen. Jalen, was there a vote? Did we vote?
Not yet.
Oh, okay. So you're just taking nominations and then
yeah.
Oh, okay, great.
Also, who said you was on a committee?
You did.
Did I?
You literally tagged me and several of our mutual friends
for nominations.
Oh, I'm not my fault. She told me to shut my fat ass up. My fault. My fault, bitch.
Y'all know good and damn well you on a committee. Shut up, Jalen. Shut up, Chloe. Fault, shut up, Lyric.
My fault, Big Sister General. You know, you see how quickly she changed. They gave it. She said, "Oh my God, I'm so famous now." Oh.
Shut up. No, you know what, Lyric? You know what I should do?
Oh.
You guys know how I'm trying to convince people that me and Lyric had a falling out. I want to. That could actually cause problems. Never mind.
Wait.
I was gonna say, I think that we should race to 1,000 subscribers, and then
it's crazy. Now on YouTube, I checked. We're really close, but I'm gonna be honest. I think you're gonna win.
I don't want to win. Everybody, please go unsubscribe.
No, I think the reason why I say you're gonna win is because I've been doing this longer than you, and so I just hit those numbers. It took a while. You the pace that you're moving at, I have more, but the pace you're moving at is much faster than me, which is fair because I'm gonna be honest. I don't post. Unfortunately, I stopped posting podcast episodes like midway through the year.
Real.
The most rare thing that goes on the channel is this, but like you actually post real YouTube content more than me. It should be you.
Sometimes. No. See, that's why I was gonna say it should absolutely be you because you put thought, time, and consideration into your content, and I turn the camera on, don't edit at all, and I say,
also
I wonder who I would frame in the Salem witch trials.
But that's also a lot.
See, you know what?
You do put thought into it. Your brain just moves a little weird.
I was gonna say that's actually a very nice compliment, but I was gonna say that's what stresses me out. I think about you guys know once it hits midnight, we just start talking about other stuff. What stresses me out about Black Girl Wrestling growth or whatever is people being like, oh, like, you know, you worked hard for this and like you guys put out good stuff. It's like objectively, no, I don't.
No, I don't think that's true. I think you offer a different perspective. And also too, like this year, I will say, like this year, a big goal for you was growing your YouTube page. My bigger goal this year was really kind of like growing as a writer. Like I think I accomplished that. Like I think like
you have, and you've been
written work. Like you know, like, YouTube wasn't
incredible things.
Yeah, YouTube wasn't my biggest goal this year. I do realize that next year though I do need to lock into it. But this year I was really focused on like writing aspect of it.
And all of your writing has been incredible. Everybody, go look at everything that Lyric is. That's why I say that my point was, Lyric puts a lot of time, consideration, and thought into everything that she does. I kind of do the opposite, which is why I don't like the idea that we're anywhere near each other in anything, because I'm like, guys, no, she's really good.
I think we should be though. It makes me feel really good. I
know. Wait, but pause, because I'm not even saying this in like a, you know what kind of way. I'm like, I know that the content that I'm putting out is shit. I know that. I know that.
But that's
I know
not.
I know that it's one take. I know that it's filmed on my iPhone 13 because I don't know how to edit. I know that half the time it doesn't go on Spotify because that takes too long to upload. I know that I don't have talking points before I turn the camera on. I know all of these things.
All things that I do.
I was gonna say, but your bigger thing is your writing. Lyric has been someone who spends a lot of time, thought, and consideration on the stuff that she produces, and pro wrestling is truly a passion of hers. It's not for me, and I don't want.
I think you're lying, but it continues.
It's really not.
But I think that your non-passion has turned into a part-time job. But I hear what you're saying.
My final point before I move on is that I want to make sure that the people like Lyric and all of the other incredible folks who really do put a great deal of time, effort, and dedication into their work, like, don't let shit posters like me have years like this and not support them. Like, we can all get
yeah, I mean that's never a problem. I do think
with the exception, sorry, go ahead.
You're selling yourself short, but I also think too, like for me, I consider it a victory. You know, like just I've said this numerous times, bro. I am miserable being the only woman in the room, only black woman in the room. So like I mean, honest to God, miserable. You've heard me complain about it. It's like it's bad. Like I complain all the time, like to people, my closer friends in the space. Like I complain all the time about how miserable I can feel.
Lonely.
Lonely, yes. So like to see other creators like really be amazing, like of just, you know, like really shoot up the rank, it makes me feel great. So like honestly too, like I tell people, everybody, subscribe to Black Girl Wrestling. I'm be honest, that's why ain't nothing going on my channel. I'll tell you that.
You can still see Lyric on Black Girl Wrestling.
Exactly. I think that's also the thing
collab
too.
Channel.
And so many people genuinely believe that. Some people believe like when they subscribe, they think they're gonna see me over there too. So it's just like
that's why they subscribe.
That's not the only reason why, but it's just
that's
like the
only reason why they're like, I thought Lyric was gonna be here.
Yeah, we have quite a bit of brand. We have quite a bit of brand synergy at this point. So people believe like, They'll get yeah, they'll get over here eventually.
One way or another. Hey, if you follow Lyric, it's just a matter of time till you find me. If you find
Literally.
me, if you follow me, that means you already follow Lyric.
You know what? I think we should look at what is the overlap between black girl wrestling fans and like my account. And I think there's probably just a lot. Yeah, you know.
But I want to say, right, the one exception to me saying all of that, because somebody said the Osprey thing, that was different.
Yeah, that's Dani's thing.
That was different. That's not the person I want to be. I'm not doing that shit again.
I know I can see you doing it again. When Kenny announces his retirement, I think we'll see the Omega Project.
That will take me a full Olympics.
I think he's worth it.
Hey, he's not worth it. You're not coming on that goddamn podcast.
I'm not gonna lie. Now, I will say, I told somebody this. I said I'm staying in the wrestling business just long enough to like. I do need an interview on the Kenny Omega retirement tour. Now I ain't gonna lie, I'm probably quitting immediately afterwards.
I think that's my first tweet on Black Girl Wrestling ever, which was like, hey, I'm just trying to bad bitch my way into some free tickets, and all I want in this life, I don't have to speak to him. He doesn't need to know I exist. I just want a signed Kenny Omega photograph that says to Dani. That's all I want. So yes,
you should get him to sign the Golden Lovers album.
Could you imagine the Takeshita picture? Have him sign the Jericho figure.
Pause. You want Kenny to sign the Takeshita picture?
Yeah, remind him he didn't pay no child support. The court looking for him.
Many are saying
deadbeat. Anyways, good night, guys.
Yes. This was that we literally just had a circle jerk about. Oh, you're more awesome. No, you're more awesome. No, you're more awesome. No, you're more awesome. You know,
God forbid a bitch uplift her community.
It's so crazy because Dani does this in public, and then like whenever somebody like texted her something sentimental, not around me. Don't bring that around here. We tried to talk about how grateful we were for friendship. She said, "We don't want your ghetto here. Don't do that around me. I don't want to ghetto." She said, don't bring that around me. I don't want to hear your sappy filth. I don't want to hear your sappy filth. We can't say we love you. No, thank you. I don't want to hear it.
I don't do well with that. Like what?
Oh, I'm sure. I digress though.
You think you're funny. You think you're funny.
That's what
you think you're fucking funny.
That's what you said, nice lady. That's what you said.
Nice lady. Guys, speaking of circle jerk, who up reading Heated Rivalry?
No, we do not have time to tackle this, but I do want y'all to know we're on the case.
Consider it solved.
We're
the only reason you came back to Twitter. Oh my god, hi.
We accidentally started a book club earlier this week. It's really that serious. So I want you to know, for people who are like, oh, I wonder if they are the type of girls who would be into Heated Rivalry. We are. We're locked in. We're invested.
Yeah.
We're big hockey fans. If anybody didn't know, just so we'll probably
all of a sudden.
We'll lock in with you. We'll tap in with you next week.
Ilya Rozanov, call me, please.
I think both of them can call me. Actually,
I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do with the bottom.
On that note, thanks for coming, everybody. Thank you for coming.
Like Lyric, there are people actually watching this.
We will talk to you all later.
Why do people watch?
Thank you for supporting the Dynamite Diaries. Good night. Bye-bye.